Hey y'all, good morning. Thank you for tapping in for some real talk from the heart this morning. Our devotion this morning is from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verse 38. Let me read this to you. It says, Jesus answered him, "Will you lay down your life for my sake? Most assuredly I say to you, the rooster shall not crow till you have denied me 3 times." The Gospel of John, chapter 13, is one of my favorite chapters in the Gospel of John, as the Lord just exemplifies what it means to be a servant leader and to really lay your life down, right? And to have love be that motivator. And as we get here to the end, the very end of the Gospel of John, chapter 13, there's this great lesson for us, as the Lord is, declaring, what's going to be happening to him. And he tells them, where I'm going, you cannot come now, but you will afterwards. And then Peter speaks up and says, I'll die for you, right? I'll lay my life down for you. And so as I was reading this morning, man, this question, man, it was just sticking with me. Throughout the rest of my reading this morning, this question that the Lord asks Peter, will you lay down your life for my sake? Another translation says, will you surrender your life for my cause? Now, of course, Peter would eventually lay his life down for the cause of Christ. But it wouldn't come until after he failed by denying Christ. But man, his comeback was strong, right? When you read Acts chapter 2, the day of Pentecost, man, Peter went from cold to bold. And he went from disowning Christ to owning Christ before the Sanhedrin, before the men of Israel. And man, I just love that he was able to come back strong. Now, self-preservation, right? Self-preservation is the one huge obstacle that keeps people from laying their life down for the cause of Christ. When Peter was in the courtyard there on the night that Christ was arrested and was about to be tried, and 3 times they come to him and basically say, hey, you're one of these guys, right? You're one of his followers. And he denied it, right? He disowned Christ. Why? Because he was trying to save his own life. He was trying to save his own life at that moment. But listen, again, I want to reiterate, man, that self-preservation is the one main obstacle that keeps you and me from laying our lives down for Christ. Now, I'm not talking about, death, and it may lead to that, but I'm talking about just on an everyday basis, man. On an everyday basis, laying our lives down for the cause of Christ. Man, self-preservation is the one obstacle, man. We just want to do us. We want to do our thing, right? That's humanity. And maybe right now you're living in a season of your life where you're denying Christ and his cause. In other words, it's like this, right? You've put this hobby as a priority in your life. You've put this pursuit as a priority in your life, and the cause of Christ is kind of just pushed to the back. And it's like, you know what, if I get time for that, I'll do that. But right now, this is the goal of my life. I'm laying down my life for this thing. And that's the fact of the matter, man, is that everybody is laying down their life for some cause. Hear me now. Everybody is laying down their life for some cause right now, whatever it may be. The question is that cause worthy of your life? Some people are just giving their lives to things, man. Just giving their life away to things, spending, right, an exorbitant amount of time and resources on things that when you look at it and you ask the honest question, is this worthy of my life? Is this thing that I'm living for and pursuing and going after, is it worthy of my life? I'll tell you what, man, he's worthy of our lives. He is worthy of your life. Why? Because he laid down his life for your life. That makes him worthy. Not only that, but listen, he's God, man. He is Lord. He's supreme. He's Most High God, creator of the universe, man. And yet he condescended to become one of us and die on a cross so that we could be forgiven and so that we could live with him forever. Man, no greater love than a friend laid on his life. And so he is worthy of our lives. I want to ask you this morning, because this is the question that was coming to my heart this morning as I was reading this, is will you lay your life down? Will you lay your life down for the cause of Christ? Will you do it? Are you willing to do that? Will you take up your cross daily and follow Christ? And I'm not talking about laying it down on Sunday morning because it's church day. Right? That's not the same thing, right? Going to church on Sunday is not the same as laying down your life for the cause of Christ. Where does the cause of Christ fit into your everyday life? Where does the cause of Christ fit into your everyday life? You know, I'm challenged by this morning. Will you lay down your life for my sake? That's what the Lord is asking. Will you do it? Will you put his will first in your life? Listen, if he is your first love, if he is indeed truly your first love, then his will come first in your life. Will you lay down your life for his cause on a daily basis? Will you make life about him and then go about life with him at the center of it all? Hey, listen, the Lord loves you, and I love you too, man, and I'm praying for you. Please be praying for me as well, because I truly want to, on a day-to-day basis, man, I want to put his cause first in my life. I want to involve him in everything that I do. Acknowledge him in all your ways, is what the proverb says. And I want to do that. And I hope you have that desire too, man. So let's be praying for each other, right? Let's be praying for each other that we do that. Hey, listen, man, have a great Monday. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord cause his face to shine upon you and give you his peace. Hope you have a great week, y'all. Man, salute in Jesus' mighty name. God bless y'all.